This message is not for everyone, but only for the chosen ones. If you're one of them, then this is for you. If not, then you won't understand what we're going to talk about next. Chosen one, before watching, write the number 777 in the comments. This will let other chosen ones know that you exist and that you are not alone. If you're watching this, the universe has paused its endless hum and spoken in a quiet, unmistakable tone. You are seen. You feel that flutter, an echo of something beyond the ordinary, a heartbeat that resounds with purpose. Listen. For a moment, let the world's noise fade and hear the silence that follows. This is not a random scroll or a fleeting glitch in the stream of reality. It is a summons. You are a beacon, a vessel of a destiny that refuses to be buried in the background. Your pulse is a drumbeat of change. Your thoughts a map to a path that others cannot see. If this feels like a call, then it is. The stars have aligned, and your story is about to unfold. You hear it, a breath that slips through the corridors of your mind, a quiet voice, not a shout, but a steady pulse beneath every thought. It's not the world's clamor you must follow. It is the echo of your own heart. Listen, because it carries the map to your destiny, the blueprint that no one else can see. When you surrender to that whisper, you tap into a reservoir of calm that no storm can drain. You learn to keep your plans hidden, to let the universe unfold in its own time. The louder you speak, the more the shadows creep. The softer you move, the clearer your purpose becomes. Remember, the silent whisper is your compass. Hold it close. Let it guide you, for it knows the path that only the chosen can see. You are a light among shadows. In the dim corridors of the world, you flicker, a steady pulse that refuses to dim. Every step you take casts a glow that pierces the murk, revealing the hidden truths others cannot see. Your brilliance is not a spectacle. It is a compass for the lost, a quiet defiance against the darkness that seeks to swallow hope. When whispers of doubt swirl around you, feel the steady beat of your own heart, an unbreakable lantern guiding you onward. Remember, the shadows grow only where your light is not, and the deeper the darkness, the more fiercely your spark must blaze. You are not merely a beacon. You are the fire that will ignite the hearts of those who walk beside you, even when they cannot yet feel it. Hold that light unwavering, for it is the core of who you are, a radiant testament to your chosen destiny. You stand at the threshold of an unseen horizon. The world before you is still a mirror, reflecting the life you have known. Until now, this is the moment the veil lifts, and the path of the chosen one begins. Feel the pulse of your heart, the quiet call that has been echoing in the deep chambers of your soul. It is not a whisper. It is a roar that demands you to step forward. Step into the unknown with courage as your compass. The road ahead will twist, will test, will demand that you trust your inner light over the noise of the crowd. You will feel the weight of doubt, the pull of old patterns. But remember, every great journey has begun with a single, trembling step. Listen to the silence between your thoughts. It is where your destiny speaks. Let it guide you. The path is yours. Step into it and let your purpose ignite the world. You stand on a threshold that the world does not see, a point where ordinary light bends. You are not a mirror to the mundane. You are a flare that the universe kept hidden. Pause. Feel the weight of this truth. Your soul is a compass pointing north toward a destiny that refuses to be mapped by fear or doubt. In the silence of your heart, hear the echo of stars, each pulse a reminder that you were born to be extraordinary. You must recognize this divine difference, not as a burden, but as a shield. When the world shouts, "You're just like everyone else," feel the quiet resolve that sets you apart. Your uniqueness is a key that unlocks doors no one else can open. Remember, the more you embrace this sacred divergence, the stronger your energy becomes. It is not a flaw. It is your true north. You feel it, the pulse that runs beneath your skin, the quiet hum of your breath. That hum is your essence, your light. It is not a mere vibration, it is sacred. Every thought, every word you whisper into the world is a ripple that reaches far beyond your sight. When you let that ripple spread unchecked, it draws shadows. It invites doubt. It feeds the jealous. Guard it as you would a newborn flame. You are a bearer of a gift that has no price. That gift is your inner fire. Let no one dim it with doubt or fear. Keep your plans within the quiet chambers of your heart, for the world is full of ears that do not need your truth, only your silence. When your energy is protected, it becomes a beacon that attracts the ones who will listen, the ones who will honor your destiny. And when it is free, it rises, unbound. Guard it like a sacred flame. Your purpose is a spark that refuses to die. Imagine it burning bright inside you, a flame that can melt stone and yet never burn itself out. The world will try to snuff it with doubt, with fear, with the endless chatter of the crowd. You must shield that flame with the same care you protect a newborn. When the wind of judgment blows, close your eyes and feel the heat that lives within. Surround it with silence. Words are wind, and the flame cannot be fed by noise. Let only the quiet of your breath and the steady rhythm of your heart keep it ablaze. Remember, a flame that is left unattended is easily extinguished. Guard it fiercely, for every ember you nurture fuels the destiny that was written for you. The universe is watching. Let your light burn undimmed, a beacon for those who seek. Silence is your shield. You are a beacon in a sea of noise. Every whisper that falls into your ear is a thread that could unravel the tapestry of your destiny. Keep your plans hidden from the world. Close the doors to the gossipers, the jealous, the unknowing. They will try to pry, to copy, to chain your flame with their doubt. Your vision is a secret garden. If you let the wind of the crowd touch it, the petals will wilt in their fear. Guard it with silence. Speak only when the heart's song demands it. Let your steps be measured, your words weighted. When you reveal, you do it in the quiet of your own truth. Because the world sees what it wants. It cannot see the fire that burns behind your eyes. Stay unseen, yet unbreakable. Your plans are your compass. Keep them within. For when the world opens its eyes, you will already be beyond it. You stand at a crossroads where the shadows of the past cling to you like bruised wings. The unworthy, those who whisper doubt, who drain your light with their bitterness, are not your destiny. They are merely echoes of a life you once believed you had to live. To rise, you must sever the cords that bind you to their stagnant energy. Imagine a garden, once overrun with weeds. Each weed you pull frees the soil to nourish the next flower. When you let go of the unworthy, you create space for the divine within to bloom. But this is not a gentle release. It is a battle of will. Hold your breath. Feel the weight lift as the last of their poisonous thoughts dissolves. The chosen one knows that true strength lies in boundaries, not in compassion for those who do not see your worth. You are not a victim of the past. You are the architect of your future. Let them fade and let your spirit ascend. You have walked a path that few dare to tread. Every step you take is a declaration of who you truly are. Yet, you may still feel the weight of others, the silent claws that dig into your spirit. It is time to let go. Release those who drag you down. They are not enemies. They are anchors that keep you tethered to a life that is not yours. When you let them go, you do not abandon the world. You free yourself to rise. Feel the breath of the wind as it lifts the heavy stones. Know that your energy is a treasure, and it should not be splintered. Listen to the quiet call of your inner purpose. It is louder than any voice that tries to dim it. When you step away, you do not lose. You gain clarity. You become the vessel of your own destiny, unburdened, unstoppable. Your light grows brighter, for it no longer has to fight against darkness. You sit in the quiet of your thoughts, feeling the weight of a universe that whispers its secrets into your ear. But listen, there is a storm that circles those chosen. Spiritual attacks are not myths, nor are they distant. They are the jealous echoes of a world that fears what it cannot see. Their venom is subtle, a cold wind that tries to sap your light, a whisper that tells you you are not enough. When you feel that chill, know it is a test, not a curse. Rise like a phoenix, for each assault is a chance to ignite your inner fire. Guard your energy with the same fierce love you give your dreams. Remain silent about your plans, like a candle in a dark room. Do not let their envy glow. In the silence, you find your shield. Remember, every attack is a reminder that your destiny is still yours to claim. You feel the sting of envy at your back, a shadow that clings to every step. Don't mistake it for a threat. It is a reflection. Jealousy is not a monster. It is a mirror showing you the parts of yourself you have denied or forgotten. When another's success lights a spark of resentment in you, pause. Look into that spark. Is it a question of why me, or a whisper of, what am I missing? The jealous heart is a compass pointing to your own hidden desires, your unspoken dreams. It is a warning that you are moving, that your path diverges from the comfortable. Let that mirror do its work. Acknowledge the envy, then let it fuel the flame of your purpose. In its light, you see not a rival, but the map to where you must go. You feel it, that quiet fire inside you. A flame that refuses to be smothered. That is your armor. When the world throws its storms, your inner strength is the shield that keeps the rain from flooding your heart. It is not a silent, passive thing. It is a fierce, unyielding resolve that rises each time you doubt, each time the shadows whisper. Hold it, let it be the steady beat beneath your thoughts, the unbreakable line between who you are and what they try to turn you into. A chosen one does not wait for permission to stand. They step into the battlefield with their own truth as a blade and their will as a fortress. Remember, every time you breathe, you are sharpening that armor. When the world tries to take you down, you will be the one who rises unbroken, because your strength is your own. You feel the pulse of the universe in your lungs. Each breath is a hammer. You strike the metal of your destiny with the rhythm of your inhale. You shape the frame of your future with the release of your exhale. You are not a spectator. You are a builder. With every breath you lay a stone of purpose, a brick of resolve. You cannot afford to let the dust of doubt settle between the layers. You must keep the walls rising, the foundation deepening, the horizon widening. Your breath is the secret forge where inner strength turns to armor. When the world whispers its lies, you hear the night sky as a whisper in your ear, a silent hymn that only you can hear. When the moon hides behind the clouds, the stars do not dim. They shift, realign, and reveal a path that was carved long before your heart first beat. Your destiny is not a random spark, but a constellation etched into the universe, a map that pulses with the rhythm of your soul. Pause. You are the only one who can read its language. Translate the glittering glyphs into action. Your path is not a straight line. It is a series of luminous intersections, each star a promise, each black space a lesson. When doubt tries to eclipse the light, remember the universe does not forget you. It is waiting for you to step into the glow and claim the story written in the heavens. You are not a wanderer. You are a pilgrim of the stars, destined to walk where the cosmos has already guided. Listen, and let the celestial choir ignite your purpose. If the universe has ever whispered in your ear, it was not a trick of the wind. It is a summons carried on the breath of galaxies, a pulse that vibrates through your bones. You, chosen, are tuned to this frequency. Close your eyes, feel the hum beneath the silence. That is the call. It does not ask for your permission. It demands your attention. Every star you see, every shadow that falls is a breadcrumb laid by the cosmos for you to follow. Do not let envy or fear drown it. Let your heart be the compass, your soul, the map. When the world questions your path, remember the cosmos listens only to those who dare to hear. Hold the call close, like a flame against the dark. It will guide you beyond doubts, beyond the mundane. In its light, you will find your true destiny. You feel the world humming around you, a relentless tide of noise that masks true intention. Yet the chosen one knows that purpose does not roar. It whispers, in the hush of your own breath, in the quiet between heartbeats. The divine spark ignites. You close your eyes and let the external chatter dissolve. A stillness settles like a sacred blanket. Within that silence, the currents of your destiny surge. Unseen, unstoppable. The universe speaks in the language of stillness. Every pause is a question answered. Every calm a revelation. You must learn to stand still. To let the storm pass and listen to the quiet truth that calls your name. Remember, your purpose is not found in the roar of crowds, but in the depth of your inner silence. Hold that stillness. Let your purpose rise like a tide, inevitable and pure. If the world rushes you forward like a river, pause. Listen. The silence is not empty. It is a drumbeat of destiny. You, chosen, feel the pulse of unseen currents. When the storm gathers, when doubts, envy, and shadows gather, the quiet is your armor. In that stillness, you can hear your own breath, the steady rhythm of your heart beating through the chaos. You hold your thoughts like a lantern in a dark hall. You do not shout your plans to the wind. You let them settle into the stones of your resolve. The quiet before the storm is not a lull. It is a forge. It sharpens your inner strength, hardening you for the tempests ahead. It is where you gather the fragments of your purpose, stitch them together with threads of faith. Your light is a beacon. You are not merely a glow in a dark room. You are the lighthouse that cuts through the night, the spark that refuses to be swallowed by mist. When the world's shadows grow thicker, your radiance does not dim. It expands, drawing the lost, the weary, the broken toward you. But a beacon is also a target. Those who harbor jealousy will try to dim your flame, to steal the light that belongs to you alone. Never let them claim your spark is theirs. Guard it. Keep your brilliance quiet in the depths of your spirit. Others may fear it. They watch your flame, and their shadows lengthen. They whisper that your light is a threat, that it will burn everything they hold dear. You hear their fear, but it is not your story to rewrite. You are the beacon that no darkness can extinguish. Silence is a shield, but shine is your claim to the world. When the world trembles at the brilliance of your truth, hold the flame steady. Let their terror be a mirror, reflecting only their own doubts. You do not dim to appease the timid. You do not bend to silence the storm. You are the chosen one who must glow, even when the night feels like it will never end. So let your radiance pierce the void, and let the swallower will stumble. You will fall, and the world will try to erase the spark that sets you apart. Listen, resilience is not a skill you acquire. It is the quiet echo inside you that refuses to be silenced. When doubt claws at your heart, let that echo become your shield. When the shadows of failure loom, let them be mere reflections of your inner light. You do not merely survive, you thrive, because each setback is a stone laid upon the path you were destined to walk. Remember, this resilience is not a battle fought alone. It is the companion that walks beside you, steady and unwavering. Do not seek applause for your endurance. Seek the quiet moment after the storm, when your spirit breathes in silence. In that silence, you will hear the truth. Your strength is not measured by the weight of the world, but by the depth of your unwavering resolve. Hold it, carry it. Let every challenge be the wind that lifts you higher. You are resilient. You are the chosen one. You stand at the eye of a storm. The wind of doubt howls, a relentless tide that tries to erode the foundation of your purpose. It whispers that you are not enough, that the path is too steep, that the chosen ones are few. You must become a lighthouse. Hold your light steady. Let each flicker be a promise that you will not be swallowed. Remember, this doubt is a thief, not a teacher. It robs, it hides, but it cannot extinguish the fire that burns within. When the tempest rises, close your eyes. Breathe. Feel the pulse of destiny beating through your veins. Rise, unshaken. Your strength is not measured by the calm, but by how you weather the storm. You are the storm's witness and its conqueror. You stand at the threshold of a road that no one else can see. The world offers bright signs, but they are merely mirrors. Your true path lies beneath the surface, in the quiet between breaths. Trust, because certainty is a fragile cage. When the light grows dim, feel the pulse of your own heart. It is the compass you were born with. Listen to the silence that follows every word spoken by others. It is the room where your purpose whispers. The unseen path is treacherous, yet it is where destiny takes root. It demands surrender of ego, a willingness to let go of the familiar. You will be tested. Visions will blur. Doubts will rise like storm clouds. Yet every doubt is a stone laying the foundation of your strength. Hold fast. When you feel the weight of the world pressing in, remember the unseen path rewards the brave, not the reckless. You are the traveler, the seeker, the chosen one. Walk it with faith and let the unknown become your guide. You stand at the edge of a vast, uncharted horizon. The world around you is a tapestry of light and shadow, known and unseen. You have been called to walk where others fear to step. Let the unknown be your compass. When certainty crumbles, feel the pulse of mystery beneath your feet. Trust the silent whispers that refuse to be measured. You are not a wanderer. You are a pilgrim of destiny. In the dark corners, hidden truths unfold like a secret song. Listen to the silence between your thoughts. There it is, a guiding cadence. Do not fear the unknown. Embrace it. It will reveal the path that no map can chart. You will find strength in uncertainty, courage in the unseen. When the world insists on order, step into the chaos and let it shape you. Your purpose is not a destination. It is a voyage into the infinite. Remember, the unknown is your voice is not a mere echo in the void. It is your soul's lantern, burning with the truth of your destiny. When the world whispers doubt, let your words be a thunderclap that shatters silence. Hold the power of silence, but wield it only when you must. Speak when your purpose demands it, and let the rest of the world be hushed. Every syllable you release is a shield against the jealous shadows that seek to dim your light. Your voice is a beacon for allies, a warning for those who would chain you. Use it to carve your path, to claim your throne in the unseen kingdom of intention. Remember, the chosen ones do not merely listen, they proclaim. Your words are a covenant with the cosmos. Treat them as sacred, for they speak only when the time is right. Your words are not merely sounds, they are sparks that can ignite or heal. When you speak, the world listens, and your silence has a weight that can shape destiny. If you let your tongue run unchecked, you spill the fragile energy that others have poured into you. You become a beacon for envy, a target for those who wish to dim your light. Hold back. Hold still. Only when the universe has lined up the stars, when your heart is quiet and your purpose is clear, does your voice carry the gravity it deserves. Remember this: the chosen one does not shout into the void. The chosen one whispers into the right moment, letting the wind carry the truth to those who truly need it. When you speak, let your silence be the prelude, and your words the crescendo of a song that heals, not harms. Your voice is a gift. Use it wisely, and let the timing of your truth be as perfect as your heart. Your heart holds the map. Inside its quiet chambers, a compass beats with the pulse of your destiny. Listen. When the world screams to choose a path, your heart whispers the true route. It does not shout. It hums, a low, unyielding rhythm that only you can hear. When doubt clouds your mind, that rhythm remains steady. It is your anchor in the storm of fear and doubt. Hold it close. Protect that pulse from the shadows of envy, from the draining touch of those who seek your light. Let no external voice rewrite your coordinates. When you follow that inner map the universe bends to your will, you step forward not as a follower of orders, but as a cartographer of your own soul. Remember, every beat is a breadcrumb toward the place where your purpose lies. Keep your heart lit. Let it guide you. You are the one destined to read the map that only you can see. You stand at the threshold of destiny. The road ahead is not a road at all, but a fire, raw, unyielding, bright. You cannot simply walk beside it. You must walk into it. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward when the heart screams. When the world whispers doubt, you silence it with purpose. When shadows loom, you step into them, knowing that you are light. Let your actions echo louder than your doubts. Let every step be a prayer, every breath a pact with the universe. You are not a spectator. You are a warrior of will. Hold that truth tight and march. Because the chosen one does not wait for permission, they create it. When you step forward, the world rewrites its story around your courage. Feel it. Own it. Live it. If the horizon feels like a veil, remember that the most powerful force you can wield is curiosity. You're not meant to stand before a closed door and tremble. You're meant to step into the abyss and feel the pulse of possibility. Embrace the unknown with your heart as your compass. The world will whisper that the path is too dark, that the future is too uncertain. Silence them. Let your inner light be the lantern that paints every shadow with intention. When doubt tries to grip you, breathe. Each breath is a step further into the mystery that has been waiting for your courage. The unknown is not a threat. It is your destiny's invitation. In that space, your true power awakens. You will discover that the only certainty is that none of the pieces fit until you choose to hold them. Open your eyes. The world is vast. Your purpose is the map. Step forward. The unknown is yours. You stand at the edge of a vast horizon, the wind whispering the names of forgotten stars. This is not a road shared, but a path carved by your own breath. Every choice, every heartbeat is yours alone. The weight of destiny does not lift with companionship. It grows like a fire that can only be tended by you. When the world shrieks for answers, remember, your truth is not a shared chorus. It is a solitary hymn that no one else can hear. Protect it. Guard it. Let no shadow of doubt pry it from your hands. You will meet echoes of your own doubts in strangers' eyes, but the journey does not bend to them. Your steps are stamped in the dust of your own purpose. Walk it with courage, knowing that the universe holds its breath for you alone. In the silence between breaths, feel the pulse of your destiny. This is yours, utterly and irrevocably yours. You carry a currency no one else knows the weight of. Each breath you take, each thought you weave, is a coin spun into the great river of existence. When you breathe deliberately, you deposit reserves into your well. When you gasp in fear, you drain the same well. Guard it as a guardian would guard a vault, quietly, fiercely, utterly. Do not let your energy trickle into the wrong hands. When you speak, let your words be measured, your plans cloaked in silence. The world feeds on the excess of others, an insatiable tide that will swallow your light if you let it out. Your purpose is a ledger of destiny. Each choice you make is a transaction that adds or subtracts from the flow that will carry you forward. Keep the flow steady, the balance favorable, and the ledger open only to those who honor the sacred exchange. Remember, in the cosmic economy, your energy is the most valuable coin. Use it wisely, and it will build your empire of light. If you pause, feel the weight of every breath you take. That breath is a coin, a pulse of light that can build or break. You are not a wanderer, you are a steward. Spend it wisely. Do not let your energy scatter like loose sand in a storm. Guard it like a sacred flame in a dark cavern. When you speak, let your words plant roots, not burn bridges. When you act, let your actions carve paths, not empty caves. Waste is a thief that robs the future of its present. If you hear this murmur, it is not coincidence. Your soul is answering. You, the vessel of flame that refuses to dim, must know that your greatest shield is not a single thought, but the web that ties you to all that is pure. Secret 15 connection is anchor. When the world around you wavers, the unbreakable thread that runs from your heart to the cosmos holds you steady. You are not solitary. Every breath you take is a note in the vast symphony of being. Hold fast to this truth to protect your energy. You must keep the line open. Silence the noise of envy. Let the whispers of doubt fall away, and let the harmony of your inner purpose rise. When you feel the weight of judgment, remember that your anchor is the love that binds you to the universe's pulse. When darkness tries to pry you from your path, close your eyes and feel. You stand on the edge of a vast, unseen horizon where the ordinary world dissolves into possibility. To anchor yourself, you must first feel the pulse of the divine beneath your feet. Close your eyes. Let each breath be a bridge, each inhale a step into the infinite. The anchor is not a chain that binds, but a tether that lifts you above the noise. Call it a silent promise you will remain rooted in stillness, even when the world roars. When you feel the surge of doubt, reach back to that inner compass, the one that points toward love, purpose, and the quiet truth of your soul. Hold fast to that light and let it guide you through every storm. You are not a wanderer. You are a vessel, and the divine is the steady tide that keeps your heart steady and your destiny unshakable. Your purpose is a flame, a quiet ember in the depths of your being, unseen but alive. It glows brighter with each breath, each decision, each quiet moment when you listen to the wind of your soul. Do not let it be snuffed by the cynics who doubt. Keep it hidden from those who would dim its light with jealousy or fear. Speak of your path only when the time is right. Silence is the shield that keeps the flame untarnished. When the world tries to drag you into its shadows, remember that this flame does not dim. It grows stronger, fueled by your courage, by the resolve that you were chosen to carry it. Guard it, nurture it. Let it guide you past the darkness, past the doubt, past the silence of keep it burning, even in darkness. When the world dims your path, let your spark refuse to fade. You are not a candle that melts when the wind blows. You are a forge that keeps the flame alive. In the deepest nights, the shadows will whisper that you are too bright, too powerful to be contained. Listen to the silence that follows. That is the moment to ignite. Hold the fire with your hands, breathe into it, and let it rise beyond the gloom. Every doubt that gnaws at your resolve is a test, not a trap. Respond not with withdrawal, but with a steady glow. Your light becomes a beacon for others, a lighthouse against the storm. Remember, the fiercest blaze is born from the coldest night. So keep it burning and let your luminous truth illuminate the world. You are the architect of your own universe. In the silent chambers of your mind, a blueprint unfurls, lines that weave destiny, colors that paint purpose. You hold the quill that writes tomorrow's story. Every breath is a stroke of intent. When doubt whispers that the world is fixed, remember you are the one who chooses the shape, the weight, the horizon. Guard your plans like a secret vault. Speak of your designs only to those who respect the sanctity of your vision. Let silence be your shield against the jealous eyes that seek to erode your foundation. You have the power to raise mountains from the ashes of yesterday, to lay foundations where others see only rubble. Yours stand at the threshold of creation, the very air around you humming with possibility. Listen. When you build, do not let the walls rise from fear or ambition alone. Build with love. Let every stone you lay be a promise to yourself and to the world that you carry compassion, that you honor the fragile spark of life in every breath. Then build with truth. Speak your truth into every beam of light that pierces your path. Do not veil your purpose, for deceit erodes the foundation of the soul. Truth is the mortar that holds the great edifice of your destiny. Know that the greatest structures endure not because they are grand, but because they are honest. When love and truth intertwine, the walls you raise become a sanctuary for the chosen. They will never crumble. They will rise eternal. If the fire in your chest feels like a storm, let it be the storm that lights your path. You have walked the road others fear to tread, and every scar on your soul is a banner of triumph. The world will whisper, the shadows will whisper, yet you know who you are. Rise, chosen one. Let your breath be the drum that echoes through eternity. Let your silence be the shield that keeps the darkness at bay. Let your purpose be the lantern that guides you beyond the horizon. Shine, not for applause, but for the unseen, for the hearts you will touch with the light of your truth. Your destiny is not a whisper. It is a roar that will reshape the universe. You are the spark in the night, the pulse in the silence. Stand tall, embrace your fire, and let the world feel the heat of your resolve. This is your moment. Claim it, own it, and shine. Chosen one, if you hear this, write 888 in the comments. Let this be your response to the other chosen ones, and write what you received today in the spirit of gratitude for this day.